All right, good morning, everyone. This is welcome to the Google booth and welcome to day 2 of ISTE. Today, my name is Bill Bass. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm going to talk about how to go about creating stories with YouTube and some of the different tools that you may not know that are there in YouTube. YouTube's a big place, and we use YouTube for lots of different things. And so I want to show you just a few tools that are there that maybe you don't know about, maybe you haven't seen, so on and so forth. So you'll see right down the lower left-hand corner, this presentation's online. It's using a Google presentation, so feel free. Case matters. So it is, if you can't see, it's goo.gl/P 7, capital C, capital A, and then lowercase f. Okay, so once again, goo.gl/P 7, capital C, capital A, and then F. Okay, and so this presentation's up. You can view it, you can use it, do with it what you will, and hopefully it can help you out as we go forward. Also, my contact information is on there, so if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will actually be in the Google booth for the next couple of hours, so if there's something that I say that you want to know more about, I'll be around. So one of the things that I find really interesting about YouTube, and this is this stat or this list comes from 2011, and what it says is that what I found most interesting about this is that the average person spends 15 minutes a day on YouTube, and remember, this was 2 years ago, so that could be up now, and I know I have 9-year-old twins, and they spend at least 15 minutes a day on YouTube doing various things. But the other thing that I really pay attention to this. More video is uploaded to YouTube in 60 days than all 3 major U.S. networks created in 60 years. And so that has implications for our classrooms. That definitely has implications for the amount of content that's being created, the amount of content that's really being pushed out to our students and us. And the amount of content, our students are creators, and we can allow them to be creators in a lot of different ways. And so one of the things, I'm not going to actually show this video, but this video was YouTube's 7th birthday. And it's just a video that kind of chronicles the timeline. And again, it's in this presentation, so feel free to go back and watch these videos. I just want to embed them. But YouTube's not very old, 2005. Okay, so this video came out last year, but that's 8 years ago. YouTube was born. So think about, in the last 8 years, how much content has been created if in those 6 months, or in 6 months it took 60 years to do for all 3 networks. All right, so there's something here that is grabbing the attention of kids, and really it's giving them an opportunity to create their own world and create their own understanding of their world. Okay, so YouTube is the platform that they're telling their stories, and they're creating context for their own world. So if we give them opportunities, and really that's what I'm going to talk about today, is the opportunities that you can give in order to give kids the ability to create and make sense of their world. And so Clay Shirky talks about we're switching from why publish this to why not. Okay, there are plenty of opportunities. There's plenty of places to publish. YouTube is one of those great platforms that gives students an opportunity to publish their stuff. You guys remember Numa Numa, the Numa Numa kid, right? I'm not going to play this because then we'll all want to, take our own lives when we're done because it just goes on and on. But this is a really good example of a kid. He's sitting in front of his webcam. He takes this video, posts it online, and it goes viral. Shortly after that, we get into this participatory culture where how many different versions of Numa Numa were out there? How many different versions of the Harlem Shake can you see right now on YouTube? Like, it's ridiculous, right? So we are in this participatory culture where we want to contribute, and if we don't want to, you can bet that our students want to. And so here is a kid did a Numa Numa, put it online. It's him in front of a webcam. Here is a woman. This one is a little more professionally cut, and it's a little higher quality. Still Numa Numa. There were thousands of Numa Numa videos right after Gary put his up there. There were even little Lego creations of Numa Numa. This one was created by a high school student in a Maya class. Okay, and so there were all these iterations of the Numa Numa kid. And so what we have to ask ourselves is why YouTube, why this platform? And really, it gives kids the opportunity to create. It gives kids the opportunity to share. And not just kids, but it also gives us the opportunity for this global participation and being able to recreate what we see online and recreate and make sense of our world in the context that our world lives in. So again, creating with YouTube, there are lots of opportunities here, and that's really what we're going to spend some time with now. So let's go. I'm going to go over to YouTube, and this is my YouTube account. And one of the first things that I want to tell you is that, number one, YouTube has been recently redesigned, okay? And one of the things that, if you're not using them now, that you should be using if you're going to be creating with kids and letting kids create is, first of all, playlists, okay? If you don't use playlists, let me introduce you to playlists. When you're signed in, you can tell right up here at the top, you can see my name. I am signed in right now, and over here on the left, you will see a little link that says playlist. And when I click on playlist here, this is going to take you to my playlist. And I have a bunch of different playlists for different things, different workshops that I do under this account. And in this case, essentially, these are all vetted videos that I can push out as a group to my students or to conference participants or to workshop participants. And it will give me one link. So here's a YouTube workshops. When I come in here, if I want to share this, there is my link right there in order to share every video that's already on this playlist. Okay, so I don't have to make a web page with a whole bunch of YouTube links. I don't have to send an email with all these different. I can send them one link that has, in this case, I think I have 12 videos in this playlist. It's 51 minutes long. I use this with my grad students a lot because what then I can do is I can give them all the information all in one fell swoop without having to go back and continually give them new YouTube videos to watch. I put them all in one spot and I just point them into that direction. Okay, so that is one opportunity that you have. And that's not content creation or anything like that. So that's content curation. So it gives you the opportunity to vet those videos, especially with kids. We always want to provide them with good content that we have already watched. We're teachers, we watch things first, right? So we always want to watch those things first, watch them, put them in a playlist, kick that playlist out to them, and then they have that. Additionally, you can also, right here, this little button, embed. You can embed a playlist onto your website. So you don't have to actually send that video out. They can watch it directly on your website simply by putting that embed code into the HTML. Okay, so that's one thing. So that's, again, content curation as opposed to content creation. And so now let's talk about content creation. Inside of YouTube, first of all, there's this upload button. For years, the way to put content, the way to put a video up on YouTube was to create it on your computer and then upload it. Okay? How many of you have created a video and have it on YouTube right now? All right. So those of you who don't, do your kids that are in your classrooms have videos up on YouTube right now? Probably. And if you don't think they do, ask them and they'll probably tell you that they do. Okay? And if they don't, their friends do, or somebody that they know has a channel in YouTube. So in this case, you can absolutely upload. And if you click this upload button, what you're going to get is the ability to select a file to upload. All right? Now, if you're using Chrome, you can also drag and drop it directly from your desktop or a folder into that space. But more than anything, this is the way that traditionally kids created videos or adults created videos. We create videos by putting it on their computer and then uploading it here. But over here on the right-hand side, there are a number of other options that you have. And these are all options for creation. So one of them right here is this webcam capture. So if I go ahead and click record right here, I'm going to say yes and allow. If I click record right here, it's going to pull up the camera, I hope. Oh. It's going to pull up the camera, and here I am. And right now, underneath, I can just click Start Recording. Now, it's recording me right now. This is recording directly into YouTube, and it's going to basically put it up onto my channel. All right? This is a great way if you want to give kids instructions because you're going to be absent. You can talk to them. They can see you right there on YouTube. Simply a webcam. All you need is a webcam and an internet connection. Click webcam, up you go. Okay? Let me stop that recording. Now that, right now, if I click upload, which I'm not going to because of time, but if I click upload, that would go directly to my YouTube channel, and anyone who subscribes to my YouTube channel would then be able to see this video right here, right now. All right? So the next thing, let's go through. The next thing is the ability to create photo slideshows. So if you are a Windows user and you've used Photo Story or iMovie to create a video based on pictures, you can do that same thing right here on YouTube. Here are all my pictures that I have in Google+, and let's just grab this. I'm going to grab all of the pictures here. Sorry, it's all right. I'm going to select this album. It's going to take every picture that's right here and dump it into and create a video for me. At that point, I'll also have the ability, I'll come right down to the bottom here, click next. I'm going to have the ability to choose music that can go along with it, and it will put these pictures in, create a story. I can reorder them. I can put all that, put music behind it, upload it to my YouTube channel. It's a great way to have kids create and really, spend some time making stories inside of YouTube. You also have two other options that are right here. You have Google Plus Hangouts on Air. So if you've used a Hangout, you can record those and put them on your YouTube channel as well. And then finally, there's a video editor inside of YouTube. Did you guys know that? There's a video editor inside of YouTube. You can actually take a video that you have created. If you own that video or if it's a video that has Creative Commons or the ability to remix it, you can have kids remix videos from many different sources, put them together in one spot using music that is not, it's copyright free. You're free to use that and upload it directly to a channel, either their channel, your classroom channel, whatever, in those kind of ways. So you really have lots of different options that hopefully this has been helpful, that you found some new tools just in that upload. Really four tools there that are beyond just the traditional upload. So let your kids create, give them opportunities to use video in the classroom, and this is a great publishing platform. I would absolutely encourage you to do it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your conference, and again, ask anybody with the Google and Education shirt on if you have any questions, all right? Thanks a lot.